We check in now on the latest cattle market news with our market update, brought to you by CattleFax.
Hello, I'm Troy Bockelman with the CattleFax update. And the July USDA WASDE report, the industry was updated on the USDA expectations for the upcoming corn marketing year, as well as revisions to the 2016-17 market year. Starting with corn demand for the 2016-17 crop year, feed and residual was reduced by 75 million bushels. This bolstered the ending stocks number by the same amount and raised the stocks to use number from 15.7% to 16.3%. These additional ending stocks carried over to the 2017-18 crop year to raise beginning stocks to 2.37 billion bushels. Corn acreage increased 900,000 acres to 90.89 million acres, and yield was unchanged at 170.7 bushels an acre. Corn imports were 50 million bushels, resulting in total corn supply of 16.675 billion bushels, 265 million bushels higher than the June estimate. On the demand side of the equation, feed and residual for the 2017-18 crop year was increased by 50 million bushels. This resulted in total use of 14.35 billion bushels, and stocks to use increased from 14.8% in June to 16.2% in July. While corn appears to be in a comfortable position, the important thing to consider is yield. For parts of the Corn Belt region, lack of moisture and hot temperatures during key growing phases can affect yield. South Dakota, Minnesota, and Nebraska represent nearly 25% of corn production in the U.S., and so far in July have received less than a third of the rainfall of a year ago. South Dakota is in a drought and has received less than a half-inch of rain in the first half of July versus nearly 3 inches a year ago. While 2017 is not nearly as severe as 2012, this lack of rain will surely affect corn yields. The 170.7 per acre is considered a trendline yield. Industry expectations were the USDA would lower yield to 168.9 in July, while the USDA kept the trendline yield estimate. Expect in August WASDE, the USDA will lower yield, and as a result, production will be lower. Current expectations are that corn will continue to be in a comfortable position, with stocks to use lower than the July estimate in the 12 to 14% range for the 2017-18 crop marketing year. For the Angus Report and CattleFax, I'm Troy Bockelman.
To learn more about CattleFax, your leading source for beef industry market information, visit CattleFax.com.